I marvel at how relatively simple a task this retrieval process proved to be. It is almost as if someone deliberately set us on this path.
You're overthinking again, Weiss.
But...
I don't care if it's a trap. Yona's waiting for me, and I'm going.
I see.
Hello everyone, this is the SBB, and if NieR's determination has been proved by anything, it was a full-scale genocide. I don't think a trap is going to stop him, or even make him hesitate for even a second. And as you can see, or hear rather, the audio of the village has changed to a very, very melancholy piano track. If you head through the villagers actually have something new to say before we set off to go and find Shadow Lord's castle. I'm sure they'll say something as we wander through.
I guess he's leaving, isn't he?
I guess I am. Anything else?
I'm sorry for all the trouble we caused him.
Better be! But other than that, I don't think they have much else to say. As I said last episode, we're going to have to do something a little bit different. There's going to be some side quests to do here and there as we go through the final bit of the story mode. So let's go and pay a quick visit to Devola, I believe. Oh, she's not here. That's kind of a ball buster. Weiss actually suggested that we come and talk to Popola on the way back, but I kind of left that out since it doesn't really key into the whole feel of the situation given thus far. Since everyone is obviously and pretty understandably a bit bummed out right now. A little bit disturbed, I guess? I'm not sure what you're supposed to feel when you accidentally cause a holocaust. Who knows? But it's back to the plot lady, the lady that has all the plot. It almost makes you wonder how she has all this plot underneath her chair. Huh, that's where Devola is. Can't speak to her though. She just sort of stares at NieR.
You're really gonna do it? The whole village is buzzing. They say you're gonna rescue Yona.
Word fucking travels fast!
It's true. This is my final journey.
Well, for you, NieR, not for me. We've still got another 3 playthroughs yet.
Hard to believe this is the end.
It's not the end, trust me.
I'll bring her back. I promise.
About that.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
What could she possibly want to say?
Popola just loves to worry. Anyway, you be careful. Yes, do be careful.
I will. Watch over the village while I'm gone.
Anything else to say? Please be careful, be careful. Absolutely nothing of merit. They just wanted to give us some final well wishes before we left off to our journey. Into the distance, into the sunset, towards our final destination. Fox only, no items. And yes, there are some side quests left to finish. Let's see what our percentage is at. 95%. Let's go and see what is left. Hey, I think there's more dogs here than normal. Wonder what that's all about. So many dogs, can't even handle it. Get off my grill, dog. And in my mind, I just imaged NieR and Emil, Kaine, all having a sort of barbecue going on a grill. I could see it happening. And somehow Devola beat us here. Let's see what worked. There's 3 quests. The Magical Stone, the Search for the Shade, and Frisia. We may as well get these out of the way, but the Magical Stone we'll have to do on the way to the castle. So let's get Search for the Shade out. Apparently there's shades in the village. Oh, well, don't just stand there, go take care of them. I wrote down the client's location on your map. So it seems like even NieR's village isn't safe. It wouldn't just do for NieR to leave with such thing in mind. Hello, Mr. Guard.
Sup?
Ah, it's you. Good, good. Are you available to discuss a certain sensitive matter? What is it? People are saying that a shade has managed to enter our village. I was hoping you could track it down. Yeah, sure, why not? This isn't a very big place. Wouldn't we have seen it by now? I had my own doubts at first, but there have been too many witnesses for me to ignore this matter any longer. I saw a really scary monster! She saw it too? Apparently, I can't say for sure who's seeing it. I saw the monster right around here! You did, huh? Can you tell me what the monster looked like? It was over at the river, and it was really huge and scary. I didn't like it. Over by the river, huh? Let's go take a look.
The foul tendrils of the shades have finally extended into this village.
So we find them and we kill them. It's simple.
Will it be, though? I wonder.
What do you mean?
Would you be able to simply slaughter the people you lived among for so many years? Would you truly murder friends if you suspected them of being shades?
Yeah, I would. Yona's not coming back to a village full of those things.
When the time comes, I pray you can follow through.
Yep. Another glimpse into NieR's determination and Vice's doubt. Anything over by the river? Nothing to the right, and nothing to the left. I don't know. Doesn't look like a shade was ever here. Perhaps the young lass misremembered the location. Yeah, maybe. Kids aren't so great at stuff like that. Let's go and ask her again. Well, back off to talk to the little child.
I guess he's leaving, isn't he?
Yes, well, I'm leaving, for fuck's sake.
They say he figured out where Yona is.
Let's just go talk to that kid. There's really not a whole lot to say anymore. Just some final loose ends to tie up. We went over to where you saw the monster, but we couldn't find anything. Are you sure you saw it by the river? No, I remember now. I saw it in the square in the front of the library. Okay, let's go check it out. As you can see, you can probably guess where this quest is going. Man, this depressing music really isn't helping my mood at the moment.
I guess he's leaving.
Fuck's sake, no, yes, I'm leaving! Christ. I'll get around to it, you don't have to repeat it. And so up the stairs, and get caught on a bad texture, and... let's have a look-see here. Look off to the right. And to the left. Ain't seeing shit, Captain. There's nothing here. Guess the kid was wrong again. This is a fool's errand. Even a young girl would hardly confuse a library gate with a river. Perhaps we should ask some of the other villagers. Yeah, maybe. And, yep, as it stands, let's go and see what the other villagers have to think about this certain little conundrum. Who knows, maybe one of the villagers that we ask will probably turn to a shade and try to eat us. Yeah, we've never seen a shade eat anybody. We've never seen a shade ever commit some sort of cannibalistic act.
Sup?
A shade? Oh yeah, I saw it. Gave me quite a start, let me tell you. Strange thing was, it seemed to be accompanied by a child. Nothing strange about that. Not at all,
sorry
sir.
for all the trouble we caused you.
Well, hello.
I saw something near the shopping district that sort of looked like a shade. You know, if you squinted. Okay, so apparently it's quite small. It was seen with a child of any particular nature. Let's see if anyone else has seen such a thing. There's got to be more witnesses. Oh, there's
I
one.
guess he's leaving, isn't he? Hello.
I think I saw the shade a few days ago. I can't be sure. But whatever I saw, it wasn't much bigger than a kid. The girl's story is not agreeing very well with the rest of the villagers' testimony. I think we should question her a bit further.
Something is amiss.
How do you mean?
We are being lied to.
And?
And I cannot say. Perhaps it is but an honest mistake. Or perhaps there is a good reason for the lie.
Hey,
Listen, I'm not angry, but I need you to tell me the truth. Why did you lie about the shade? I'm not lying! I saw it! It was big and scary! And big! Tell us this then. In which location did you not see the shade? You're weird. But, I guess I didn't see it near the northern gate, or on the hill to the west! Okay, well, that was easy. It's definitely not by the northern gate, because otherwise the guards probably would have seen it by now. So, it seems like we're off to the western hill. A place that we don't go to very often. Up here you can actually find the lady whose husband was killed at the start of this act. And there it is, well enough. The little girl must have been trying to protect it. A touching story, but humans and shades cannot coexist. We'd best defeat this monster while we can, I suppose. The shade doesn't even really try to attack us. Nothing really comes of it. And if you remember correctly, back when we first started this LP, there was a bunch of shades outside of the village of the gate the gate of the village, that did much the same. It wasn't a glitch in its AI or its programming. It just doesn't want to fight us. It doesn't know why. It just doesn't. You know what? Let's just get this over with. It's dead. Let's go back to the client. And so NieR just butchered another innocent, ill-harming shade. Is ill-harming really the right word? Either way, let's just go back to the client.
Sup?
Thank you very much! I was having trouble sleeping knowing there were shades in our very town. Yeah, I don't think you would have had much trouble with it if it broke into your home. And with that, that quest is complete. There's only one more to do before we head off to our final destination. Let's go and get that quest. Devola, we're home. Let's see what work I've got for you today. The Frisia. The florist in Seafront for you has a job for you. Just a simple delivery. Easy peasy. Yeah, I guess we can do that. And they're there. Yeah, we can do that. Speaking of jobs, I actually just returned from work not too long ago, and I actually had a bit of a funny situation at the bar. This odd gent that comes in, he's a very classy fellow, let me tell you. He comes in with a beard and a vest and all that sort of nonsense, and he currently eats in the restaurant attached to my bar. It's because, well, he's currently renovating his kitchen, so obviously he can't really cook a meal for himself at the moment. But he actually came in with the Samsung Galaxy, and I spent 10 minutes today. It was so dead. Just currently fixing and repairing his phone. And while I was repairing it, well, not repairing it, I was putting it together pretty much. I looked out the door and I saw people slapping each other on the shoulders, giving each other hugs and having a good time. There wasn't really a moral to the story. I just thought it was kind of sweet. Despite this sort of idolatry. Idolatry? What is the right use of idol in this sentence? I just found that this one moment, despite while I was helping somebody in a way that I'm not really supposed to be helping them, I noticed all of the good cheer and goodwill around me, even though it was pissing it down with rain outside, and it just sort of gave me a bit of a smile, if you get what I'm saying. It was just a really, really nice day. And, I don't know, just something about it tickled me just in the right direction, and it's put me in a good chummy mood. Hopefully it will stay that way and I won't get into one of my murderous rampages. Oh, hey, a family. What's this all about?
Hello!
I met my husband on the job 5 years ago. We married within a month's time, believe it or not. And they had a kid.
hey,
Hey there, long time no see. How you doing? Great, thanks. My Frisias are selling like hotcakes. Good to hear. Hey, who's that? That's my wife and son. Ah, good to see you found someone in the end. Yes, it took some time, but I was finally able to move on. Oh, that reminds me. Are you looking for work? Yeah, sure. Why not? Always. What do you need? I have a customer in Facade who needs a Frisia, and I was hoping you'd make the delivery. My customer runs the material shop over there. I know it's a bit out of the way, but that's no big deal. I'll take the job. Thanks. And just like that, just got a Frisia. I'm trying to talk to the kid to see what he has to say. I'm gonna run a flower shop when I grow up. Very flamboyant of you, child. But if you remember correctly, or remember rightly, or if you recall correctly, whichever you want to say, you may remember we actually tried to deliver a Frisia, but found that the man's girlfriend, I believe, left. I'm not sure if she was murdered or she just left. Nothing really strikes to mind.
I say, do you remember that man? It was the one who came to meet his lover at the Eyrie.
Oh yeah, that was him, wasn't it?
Oh, neat! When did that happen? It sounds kind of romantic.
It didn't work out.
Here we are.
Hey,
You expecting a Frisia? Oh my, this certainly brings back memories. Memories of what? Of many things, both pleasant and sad. I used to live in the area, you see. Oh, then I suppose I should tell you. That it's been destroyed? Yeah, I know. The little girl who lived next door next door to me used to love her Frisias. We used to put them in our hair and... Anyway, one day she was attacked by a shade. Before I could do anything, she turned into a monster. I don't think the adults believed me, but I know it happened. I know it. Anyway, that's enough of that. Thank you for the flower.
Wow. I can't believe she's become a shade.
How terrifyingly cruel.
Should we tell him that his lover's a shade now?
I think that's a bad idea.
I don't know, we've been going on honesty as the best policy so far, but then again, I think he's pretty much satisfied with how his life is right now. But then again, what would telling him of the condition of his former lover really be? Would it really be that horrible? I mean, it would make you sad, sure, but you were sad in the first place that she isn't around. Dead? I mean, I guess at least you can take some solace in the fact that she might be alive somewhere out in the world. I don't know what stance to take on this. I'd probably just be like, your wife's dead! She was stabbed by a Dragos! With a tooth. I don't know why I'm referencing my live streams here, but oh well. Here, take this Dragos tooth! It killed your wife! No. Okay, nobody else is gonna get this, James. Badger. Jesus Christ, I can never decide on my own name. But just like that, we'll head back to the village. Oh no, wait, we need to head to Seafront first. Oh god! Okay, that was completely intentional. It's sort of nice that Caviar have at least gone through the effort to tie up some side quests that didn't really necessarily need tying up. They were fine by themselves?
Hey,
I delivered the Frisia. Oh, hey, thanks. Here's your fee. Oh. Wow, I've never done this quest before and I didn't even know that we got the option to do this. Hey! Listen, this isn't gonna be easy, but I think you have a right to know. Do you remember that letter you sent your lover 5 years ago? What? No! Oh, no. I'm sorry. I would have just called her over here sooner. Probably best to leave him alone for now. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you, stew that one over for a while. Yeah. Wow, I feel like a dick. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Or turns you into a shade. Yeah. I'm just gonna stop talking about this subject now. Not Northern Plains, we want to head to the village to get the last quest. Oof, that was a bit of a flash. And so we have one quest left to do, the magical stone. Someone in the Forest of Myth wanted your assistance. That's the first time I've gotten a job there, and well, as long as I can remember. That's nice. Let's go get that quest done. Actually, I think we'll go and pick it up. And then we'll head over to a proper story edition. But then again, we'll have to complete that quest before, since we have to go to the Shadow Lord's castle to get the material, then come back, then do the quest, and then we can continue on for the story. Hell yes! And so we've returned to the Forest of Text for one last little quest. Fortunately, there's less text involved, which is good.
Yo.
I heard you have a job for me. What's up? Well, I had this sudden brainstorm a week ago that the real money is in fortune-telling business, so I'm trying to set up shop. Fortune-telling, huh? You know it, and once I get my special gazing stone, people will be flocking in from miles around, but... What? The stone was supposed to be delivered, but it hasn't come. No stone means no customers, and no customers means I'm eating dirt tonight. Again! Can't you just get another stone? Well, they're pretty rare. I think Popola knows something about them, but she and I aren't really that close, so I don't want to bug her. Yeah, sure, I'm sure we can sort something out. She's a friend of mine, let me ask. Oh, would you? That'd be great. And just like that, we're heading back to the village. Backtracking! Hello, Popola. I heard you know something about magical balls. Could you tell me about some magical balls? Or should I tell you about mine? Oh, yeah. Don't know where that came from, to be fair. That was pretty terrible.
Hey.
You know anything about some kind of magical fortune-telling stone? Oh, you mean the Eye of Power? And yes, I know it's a funny name, but that's what they're called. Why do you ask? Doing a favor for someone. You have any idea where I can get one? Well, there used to be some on the roof of the Lost Shrine. I suppose they're still there. Alright, I'll give the Lost Shrine a shot. And with that, we have our destination, the Lost Shrine where we were heading anyway. So, I think I'll save that for the next episode, on Dragon Ball Z. Wrong show. Okay, so, I'll see you on the next episode, Badger Recruits, and hopefully we'll wrap up this story once and for all. See you there.